Hello, everybody at Martin Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram. This is Deanna, your coach with Phone Ninjas, and today I'm going to be reviewing with you your reporting for the month of October. Great job here with a 3.65 as a team. Nice job. As you can see, over the last couple months, we were down here kind of in this one range. We got up to a 2, stayed there for a couple months, but you guys have done a great job over the last month focusing on the script and getting above a 3.0. So great work with that 3.65. As a team, what I want you to focus on is this closure step. So this is where on every call, even if we don't set an appointment, we want to close by selling our information. So that's one of the things that we want to do. That's where we tell the customer, do you have a pencil available? I have some important information for you to write down. Go ahead and write this down, please. L-E-E, that's my last name. My first name is Deanna. My direct dial number is, and then give the customer your direct dial number. And then that's also the part of the call where we want to ask for the customer's email address by saying, now I'm going to send you some information to your email. Should I send that to your home or your work email address? And then, of course, if they set an appointment, we want to reconfirm the appointment time and remind the customer to call if they're running early or running late for their appointment. All right, so one thing that I want us to work on is also the appointment setting rate. Y'all are at about a 30%. We want to get to a 60%. Jacob did a great job setting an appointment. So did Ryan. Curtis set an appointment. He had 7 calls. He only set 1 appointment, so this could be higher. And then Drew set 3 out of 6. And so what we would look here is that we want everyone individually to be at a 60% appointment rate. And then also, you guys have done a great job reviewing your calls, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're marking whether or not the customer showed up to the dealership and whether they purchased a vehicle. We want you guys to be able to see that information. And so basically, if they set an appointment, actually I probably picked the wrong one here. Let's go back. So this is where he set an appointment. So this is actually what would be linked in his email. This is Ryan. I just put him up as an example. So it shows here that he set an appointment. We want him to mark if they purchased the vehicle or if they came to the dealership for their appointment and if they purchased the vehicle, and then just click submit there. So that's part of the review process if they set an appointment. We don't want to skip over that because as you can see again, it'll show up here and that'll help you guys see right at, just on this dashboard if these phone ups have also led to sales at the dealership. So again, let's focus on the closure step. Let's really work on settling on some specific appointment times or even tentative appointment times. And let's also make sure that we're marking if they showed up to the dealership and if they purchased a vehicle. The other thing that we want to do in addition to reviewing calls in a timely manner is we want to maintain our certifications, which everyone's done a really good job with. Maria has a couple videos that she needs to go back and watch, but everyone's doing a really nice job checking in on those certifications. So if they get uncertified on a step, they're doing a nice job going back and watching these videos. Maria is just the exception here, and it's really easy to do. These videos are pretty quick, and then we just take that short certification there. All right, so next we're going to take a look at reports. We're going to see where you're ranked out of about 314 dealerships. You're ranked number 66, which is great with a 3.65. Nice job. Again, lots of great improvement. And if you want to kind of scroll up here, you can see where other Martin, or scroll down, you can see where other Martin dealerships are and where you rank. So if you want to strike up some friendly competition, if that's your style, you can kind of keep an eye on some of these other Martin dealerships and where you rank compared to them. I think it would be great if you guys strive to be the #1 Martin dealerships that's on the Phone Ninja program. All right, so let's also take a look. Oh, and one thing here, we do have our top 4 dealerships. So every time a dealership is in the top 4 here, they get put into a drawing. And at the end of the year, so in January, we're going to pick a dealership from that drawing, and and whoever gets picked is going to win a trip to Hawaii. So every time you get in the top 4, you get put into that drawing. And then at the end of the quarter, again, we pick a dealership from the hat. The GM can take the trip or give it to an MVP, but it's paid for by Phone Ninjas. And then also for the individual sales reps, every time they get a perfect score, their name gets put into a drawing. And then at the end of the quarter, we're a little bit behind for quarter 3 with our drawing, but at the end of the quarter, we pick a name from the hat, and that individual wins a trip to Hawaii paid for by Phone Ninjas. So that's an incentive for your individual sales reps. The next thing I wanted to take a look at is your hold time. So this is the amount of time from when the customer calls in to when a sales representative picks up the phone. We want to keep it between 30 and 45 seconds. You guys are a little bit over a minute. It's not horrible. This is an average, keep in mind, for 90 days. So some of the hold time is longer than 60 seconds, some is below. We really want to try to keep the average between 30 and 45 seconds. And I think your operators do a great job, but sometimes they're getting a lot of information from the customer up front. So sometimes it's over a minute before the sales representative even gets, or the customer even gets to talk to somebody about the vehicles. So we just want to try to reduce that operator time so that the customer doesn't have to jump through so many hoops. Not that that's the case, but that might be how they feel. We want to relieve that perception and just get them on the phone with a sales rep as soon as we can. So let's just keep working on that whole time. If you have any contact information, if you have any questions, my contact information is here at the top of the screen. You can email me, you can call or text. That's my cell phone number. I'm happy to talk over text if that's easy. But if you have any questions, please reach out, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.